Alright, ladies and gents, and welcome to Dragon Age Inquisitions. And now I am fully aware that I am still currently playing Dragon Age Origins. However, this game's been out for a little bit now, and I played it a bit, not a lot, and I thought, you know what, I may as well LP this game. Not following on from my Origins character because I've yet to complete it and play Dragon Age 2, so this is just a bit of a rough playthrough really. I wouldn't say blind because I've had quite a bit of a bash at it, I'll be honest, although for some reason it won't let me load my games. That's quite unnerving. Anyway, so yeah, this is not going to be as serious as I would usually do an LP. However, my usual stance is to roleplay a character anyway. It's how I usually play the games. I am playing on this on PC, but I am playing with a Xbox 360 controller, and I've had to lower the graphic quality significantly to how I'd usually have it. So it's basically medium, well, high to medium really, with a couple of the things I don't think necessary turned off. So, yeah, that's basically that. So we'll start a new game. I've already decided on the kind of character I was going to be. I wanted to be an elf, a dwarf even to start with, but I noticed in some of the cutscenes, want to be male obviously, some of the cutscenes it's really weird because one minute the dwarf would seem, you know, like the height you'd expect him to be, like his head is under shoulder length for most people, but then in other little parts of the same cutscene he'll be the same size as the companions, which is really weird. I'm not sure if that's got something to do with the FPS fix that I've put on, or whether it's just how the game is. Then I consider doing an elf, but I wanted to do a warrior, and an elf warrior just looks too skinny. Quinari I'm not so comfortable with because they're big and green. So I'm going to play a human, and the reason I'm going to play a human is, if you look, I get one bonus ability point at the start of the game. And as I'm going to play it on hard, I think that'll come in handy. So I'm going to play a sword and shield, a weapon and shield, sorry. And let's get a good play on hard. So, as a younger child of the Trevelyan noble house, you grew up in the free marches city of Ostwick and have enjoyed a life of privilege, with close family ties to the Chantry and many relatives among the priesthood and the Templars. Okay, so there we get it. We are quite close to the Chantry, so I'm assuming we're going to be a bit pious. Yeah, I say it right. Let's make a quick story. Because I know the events at the beginning of the game. I think everyone does by now. We are quite a pious family. We believe in the Maker. We believe in the traditions of the Maker. That is, he's absent from the world and has given up on men after their sins. He doesn't believe he's making men pay for their sins, but that may come into play later on, I suppose. And yeah, we've been sent to the conclave in order to bargain for peace, because we believe that mages are mistreated, but the circle tower is where they're best at. I believe that the circles should be restored, and mages should be given a bit more dignity, a bit more respect, but not too much power, because too much power, mages are easily corrupted, which is the premise of the end of the Dragon Age 2 game really. It's what Dragon Age 2 is trying to show you, that in the Mage-Templar conflict neither side is really, both sides are corrupt, but neither side is entirely to blame either. But that's a story we'll come to another time, I suppose, when we get to Dragon Age 2. Excuse me. I may have an onset of a cold. Oh dear. Okay, so here we are, waking up in a puddle. And we are in the spotlight. We are the Messiah. Right, let's have a look here. So we could be this naughty child. Awesome, Tash. I suppose we'll just start off with the default face and work that. So we'll start with general face shape. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll just go for that skin tone. We'll darken you a little bit, I suppose. What was you that? Don't particularly want a full-on black up, I suppose, because, well, kind of basic, very basically basing this on me. Very, very limited eye colour. I can't really see your eyes all that well. I'd usually go for like a light colour, like a green or blue, but I want a darker colour. Oh my god, there's so many eye colours. That is ridiculous. It really helped me if you stop blinking so much. I want a nice... We'll just go for that, whatever. I can't be bothered fizzing through it all. Okay, let's have a look. Hairstyles. We don't want a pretty boy. If you went for the ponytail though, the ponytail makes that a little bit weird. Maybe that smooth, cold cut, noble boy. So apparently our character's young, so we're best creating him around that idea. What would a noble boy have there? He'd be well groomed, I suppose, but then again he has travelled from Ostwick to Haven, so he's not going to be in the best condition. You know, he's been on the road for God knows how long. I doubt he's been staying at the most comfortable inns and taverns on the way. Maybe even camping out in the field, who knows. There's a lot of hairstyles and they'd all suit pretty boy kind of characters or like proper rough looking roguey kind of characters. But we'll go with that for now and I'll just see what kind of... I want beard, but I just want kind of stubble. So kind of like that, I suppose. Maybe I'll change his hair colour a bit darker. Hair colour, let's see. Bright blonde. I'm not entirely sure what colour that is. I can't really tell. Oh, it's just a dark brown, I think.
As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
See, that voice suits this face. I don't know about the hair. The hair's the only thing that's bothering me, and it's kind of important, I suppose. Because you're going to see this face a lot. His eyes are freaking me out, actually. They're kind of both leaning in one direction. Might change his eyes in a bit. It's his hair. His hair's kind of annoying me. But I don't know what's better to have. I'd have that, but no, it's a bit all over the show. No, we'll go back to this. We'll leave it at that. He's a well-groomed noble and all that crap. Voice.
You leave me no choice.
How much is this going to cost me exactly?
Let's see, baby.
You leave me no choice.
No, that's the same one, buddy.
How much is this going to cost me exactly? As long as the job gets done, I don't care about the rest.
No, see, the other voice suits you much
Everything
better,
you've
doesn't
heard?
it?
Completely true.
I like that bit of arrogance. Okay, so let's go on eyes. Let's see what we can do here. Eye shape. Sorry, that bog-eyed. It seems to be facing off to his left a bit, and I don't know whether. Yeah, you know, I'm starting to get... Yeah, I'm not too bothered now. I'm just going to skip through most of it. Pouty. Let's reduce his width of his mouth a little. In position, lip thickness. I might move his mouth up actually. Can we do that? No, let's just leave that. Lip thickness, we'll turn that in a little bit. Jawline, don't care. Jaw size, don't really care about that. Scars and tattoos. That's like scar intensity. One across his forehead. I've got one there. Almost similar to that, but a bit smaller. Let's see here. Right, let's just test something out. Wow, that makes it so fair. That's like a proper recent gash, isn't it? Why is this even... One on the cheek there has got a nice swing to the cheek. Ouch. God, they've really gone everywhere with these scars, haven't they? One on the side of the nose, again on the other cheek. We don't want a clean cut noble actually, we want a bit of a rugged guy. Over the cheek and eye, ow. That looks like he got mauled. Is that both cheeks there? Yeah, look, he's got a little one on the other side. Oh, wow. Dude, that's rough. I think we'll just go for... not that one. This one. Across the cheek there. And we'll tone it down a bit, I suppose. Just so it's an old scar, not a recent scar. Has he got one in his nose as well? No. Horizontal position, vertical position, okay. Tattoos we're not going to do because, well, he's not Dalish. Makeup, no. Oh, sorry, I don't want to do that. Head and ears. Can we do something with his ears? His ears are fine, I suppose. Okay, well, we'll just do that. What should we call him? Maxwell? Nah, we'll call him... Okay. Rox. No, that's a girl's name. I was going to call him Roxanne. Adal? Adal? I don't know. Adram? I don't know what to call him. Roderick? Rodar? Raw? Oh god, I had a name in my head a minute ago and it's just gone. No, that's not common. Crap, I've never had so much freaking trouble thinking of a name. Orson the Barbarian. I know it's Orson the Bard, isn't it, in this law? Let's call him Cormac. No, because that's also in this law, isn't it? Oh, Christ. I'm really struggling to think of a name. Crane? No. Oh, what can I call him? Sorry, let's just call him Cormac. Named after one of his favourite heroes. There we go, why not? And so our journey begins. From very unexplained circumstances. So the way I'm going to figure this character is a bit roguey, is a bit of a... can be a bit of a ruthless man, but pious. So a bit zealous, I suppose. Firm in his beliefs. Keeping an eye on my FPS at this point. Nice, it has not dropped below 30 yet, that's good news. God, it's really steady. That's pretty awesome.
tell me why we shouldn't kill you now. The conclave is destroyed. Everyone who attended is dead, except for you. Explain this.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't?
I don't know what that is, or how it got there.
You're lying!
We need him, Cassandra.
Whatever you think I did, I'm innocent.
Do you remember what happened? How this began?
I remember running. Things were chasing me, and then... a woman.
A woman?
She reached out to me. But then...
Go to the Ford Camp, Liliana. I will take him to the rift.
What did happen?
It will be easier to show you. We call it the Breach. It's a massive rift into the world of demons that grows larger with each passing hour. It's not the only such rift, just the largest. All were caused by the explosion at the conclave.
An explosion can do that.
This one did. Unless we act, the breach may grow until it swallows the world. Each time the breach expands, your mark spreads, and it is killing you. It may be the key to stopping this, but there isn't much time.
You say it may be the key. To doing what?
Closing the breach. Whether that's possible is something we shall discover shortly. It is our only chance, however. And yours.
You still think I did this? To myself?
Not intentionally. Something clearly went wrong.
And if I'm not responsible?
Someone is, and you are our only suspect. You wish to prove your innocence? This is the only way.
So, if I do what you want, will I live through it?
We have no way of knowing. They have decided your guilt. They need it. The people of Haven mourn our most holy, Devinve Justinia, head of the Chantry. The conclave was hers. It was a chance for peace between Mages and Templars. She brought their leaders together. Now they are dead. We lash out like the sky, but we must think beyond ourselves, as she did. Until the breach is sealed. There will be a trial. I can promise no more. Come. It is not far.
Where are you taking me?
Alright, so we finally get to actually play now.
Your mark must be tested on something smaller than the breach.
Right, so basically, if you're not familiar with the setup
Open
for
the
this
gate.
game,
We are heading into the valley.
there is a war that started between Mages and Templars, simply because the Mages were kept in a prison of sorts. It was like a school, but they weren't allowed to leave.
It's the end of the world.
And so they kicked out. The Templars were the ones who watched over them. And it started a civil war because the mages want independence, or most mages want independence, and the Templars are fighting them, saying, you know, magic's dangerous, it summons demons and whatnot. So yeah, that's the setup for this game. The conclave was to discuss terms of peace between the two groups, but obviously something terrible happened in the meantime.
The pulses are coming faster now.
Indeed they are.
The larger the breach grows, the more rifts appear, the more demons we face.
How did I survive the blast?
They said you stepped out of a rift, then fell unconscious. They say a woman was in the rift behind you. No one knows who she was. Everything farther in the valley was laid waste, including the Temple of Sacred Ashes. I suppose you'll see soon enough.
Yeah, indeed. Right, well, let's get a move on.
Stay behind me!
Come on then, let's do this. So, right trigger to attack. Ah, okay.
It's over.
Drop your weapon. Now!
A demon attacked me. What was I supposed to do?
You don't need to fight.
Are you saying it won't happen again?
You're right. I cannot protect you. And I cannot expect you to be defenseless. Your life is threatened enough as it is.
Yeah, it is.
Take these potions. Maker knows what we will face.
So if you're wondering what that little flashing... Oh, there you go.
At the forward camp, we'll fight it. We are on our own for now.
That's fair to say. If you was wondering what that flashing circle was around my feet, it's when you search for items. They kind of took it from The Witcher. Ooh, Templar helmet. Nice, it doesn't really suit my armor, but whatever, you know, bit of extra defense. Can never go wrong with. Okay, yeah, they took the idea from The Witcher really, but it's kind of necessary in a game like this, where things scattered all around the floor. You need to pick them up, and you can't go in first person, so it's a necessity. Oh, where am I going? I'm going the wrong way. I need to go this way. Okay, abilities consume mana and stamina for powerful combo effects. Most abilities require time to pass before reuse.
There! Watch out! If we flank them, we may gain the advantage.
F that, let's just go in. Come here. Yep, so it is. Right, okay, I hate this snow area because whenever I use this, I use the minimap to find the item that's highlighted, and honestly in the snow it's really hard to see. It's up the top, but I can't be bothered going back for that, so we'll carry on. Up the steps here.
Up on the hill. It attacks from a distance.
Ow, it does, and it's a royal pain in the ass. Oops. Kept hold of the trigger for too long there. Right, so we won that fight. Not doing too badly. Health-wise, we've not lost any actually. Wow. Our guard has stayed up for quite some time. It's a new feature in this game. You have...
Ah! They're falling from the breach!
Yeah, you have a guard, which if you look at our health in the top left there, it's the little blips across our health bar. It's like an extra armor that absorbs damage before your health takes damage, which makes a warrior a bit more tanky if you can get a lot of guard up. Okay, I missed the tactical view. The tactical view is something I use a lot in this game. I'll go for these rares first because they're so annoying. Okay, now I won't. Now I'll go off the rails. Wait a minute. Right. Here's our health after that fight. Not too bad. We don't need to take a potion yet. I'd like to get through most of this without using a potion. See if there's any goodies down here. Oh, come on. That's alright, where is it? Ah, so sick. Oh, there. Root, get us 46 gold pieces. I feel spoiled because in this game at the beginning you get quite a bit of gold pieces per loot, so in Dragon Age it was like 5 or 6 pieces of gold here and there. Not even that really, because it had coppers, silvers and gold, didn't it? Anyway, quick man jibber jabber, let's move on.
Getting close to the rift. You can hear the fighting.
Who's fighting?
You'll see soon. We must help them.
There you go. Join the fray. Let's get this guy.
What did you do? I did nothing. The credit is yours. You mean this? Whatever magic opened the breach in the sky also placed that mark upon your hand. I theorized the mark might be able to close the rifts that have opened in the breach's wake. And it seems I was correct.
Meaning it could also close the breach itself.
Possibly. It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Yay.
Good to know. Here I thought we'd be ass-deep in demons forever. Varric Tethras, rogue, storyteller, and occasionally unwelcome tag-along.
Nice crossbow.
That's a nice crossbow you have there.
Ah, isn't she? Bianca and I have been through a lot together.
You named your crossbow Bianca.
Of course. And she'll be great company in the valley.
Absolutely not. Your help is appreciated, Varric, but...
Have you been in the valley lately, Seeker? Your soldiers aren't in control anymore. You need me.
Ugh.
My name is Solus, if there are to be introductions. I am pleased to see you still live.
He means I kept that mark from killing you while you slept.
That's nice of you.
You seem to know a great deal about it all.
Solus is an apostate, well-versed in such matters.
Technically, all mages are now apostates, Cassandra. My travels have allowed me to learn much of the Fade, far beyond the experience of any circle mage. I came to offer whatever help I can give with the breach. If it is not closed, we are all doomed, regardless of origin.
Now apostate. Do we trust him? Yeah.
And what will you do once this is over?
One hopes those in power will remember who helped, and who did not. Cassandra, you should know, the magic involved here is unlike any I have seen. Your prisoner is no mage. Indeed, I find it difficult to imagine any mage having such power.
Understood. We must get to the forward camp quickly.
Clearly, I haven't seen some mages.
Bianca's excited.
I must say, I do like Varric, but
This way, down the bank. The road ahead is blocked.
I much
We must move quickly.
Sorry, I much prefer his what is it? There's something around here. I much prefer his personality in Dragon Age 2. In this one he seems so much more bitter and so on, so yeah, I don't know. Okay, we got a new weapon there which we're going to give to Cassandra actually, because I'm all about swords. I'm not so keen on maces. Axes I'll use, but maces aren't my thing. Right. I'm a sword man. Ooh, it's got down here actually. Yeah, there's a dead body. And we get 11 gold. That's more like it. And a figurine of Mafraf the Betrayer.
Demons ahead!
Glad you brought me now, Seeker.
Ah, finally we get access to the tactical camera. I apologise if you can hear the clicking every time I'm pressing that from my controller, but something I can't help doing. Ooh, before we carry on, can we use it? Oh, we can't use it. Okay, never mind. I was going to say before we carry on I want to set up some behaviour tactics for my crew, but never mind. Let's just go in for the attack, I suppose. Mage ahead. So we finally get the tactical camera at this point, which is this. When a tactical camera, use the left stick to scan the battlefield. Use the right stick to cycle through targets. Switch controls between your party members by pressing up A to issue orders. Move specific spots or attack. Press B. So hold right trigger to advance time while camera. Right, so we've got Lesser Shade, Wraiths, Greater Shade, two Lesser Shade. Oh no, it seems one Lesser Shade, a Wraith, and a Greater Shade. I'll go after the Lesser Shade. Cassandra, I will send after the Greater. Solus, you can do whatever you wish. Varric. Oh, you can't target the Wraith. Okay, for some reason you can't target the Wraith, so we'll send you after that. Then I'll go after the Wraith then. Easy target for me. Yes, Solus is casting barrier, so we should all be protected. There we go. And then you and Varric can target that thing, the Lesser Wraith. So yeah, let's watch this battle from this kind of view, which I'll probably use it more of, to be honest. We're over there tackling the Wraith. Oh, he's defended himself, a little bugger. He's put a shield up. we'll use that. So with this mode we get to just cycle through and see what everyone's up to. Yeah, we'll just leave them to it. The highlighted character, I still control what skills and such she uses, so yeah, I've already told her to use that. There we go. Ooh, also we can only move a limited area, by the looks of it. Have I killed it? Yep, looks like I killed it. Okay, so there's the greater shade. Oh, there's another Wraith over there. We'll go help with the greater shade. Can you take on the Wraith with the assistance of Ferric, please? Great Shade has quite a lot of health there.
Dead.
Not quite, love. Not quite. Oh. Alright, okay, we've won. I kind of cast that last ability too late. Okay, I believe there's actually somewhere up. Is it this way? I don't think it's this way. There's a little area which sometimes has some good loot, and now I've been spinning the camera in like mad, I'm kind of displaced of where I am. So let me just figure that out first and then I'll get back to you. Is this side? It'll be up there, so let's have a look. Yeah, I think it's up there. Or maybe it's not. Yeah, I don't think it is. Okay, I'm completely turned about right now. Tryus, I've noticed you can sprint on the PC version, you can't on this one. I mean, PC version. You can sprint with a keyboard and mouse, but you can't sprint without. Oh, it is this way. Hey, we found it. Because just up here there's a camp. It contains a lesser shade and a greater shade. Or two lesser shades and a greater shade. Let's go after the lesser. You obviously go after the greater. You do what you wish. Varric can go after the lesser. In fact, tell you what. If you go after that lesser shade and cast that on it. There we go. A bit of ice. And then we'll wait for a minute. Barrier. Oh, yes, I know about area effect spells. There we go. So that should give everyone a bit of protection up here while we do Warcry. It's like a mosh pit up here, isn't it? It's free for all. There we go. Okay, so we got rid of the lesser shade, so it's all about the greater shade right now. I mean, you don't have to do this because I think they'll auto attack him anyway, but just to make sure they're all. There we go. Is that creature down? And there's some loot up here. Hooray! Let's grab this. Life Ward Amulet, that's kind of useful. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, wrong button, I meant to press that. There we go. I'm sorry, wrong button. Again. Life Ward Amulet. When a blow is about to drop a character's health below 0, the amulet shatters and heals the character for the specified amount. Ah, that's cool. Right, so it's basically a instant revival and it gives them plus 50 health. So I think I will give this to our trustworthy mage. Because if he goes down, we lose basically someone who's going to buff us up to the nines. Alright, so let's get back down.
So, I take it you're from the Free Marches.
Oh?
Accent. I'm from Kirkwall, but you're from, further east, maybe?
This is a bit strange. I'm being no, we'll tell him.
Quite the ear you have.
I'm all kinds of impressive.
Huh.
So we are from the Free Marches. Basically, Free Marches are described as city-states, kind of like ancient Greece. So I think they are anyway. They're like independent cities, and
My magic cannot stop your mark from growing further. For your sake, I suggest we hurry.
yes, we are hurrying. Come on. Anyway, let's get a move on.
So, are you innocent?
I don't remember what happened.
That'll get you every time. Should have spun a story.
That's what you would have done.
It's more believable and less prone to result in premature execution.
True. Oh, yes, I did not see you coming. Right, so just quickly, you target the Greater Shade because you're already fighting it. You target the Lesser Shade. Can you get the Wraith and you... Oh, there's a Wraith trying to flank us. Right. So one of them's done. I'm not entirely sure who. I think it was Varric, so can you attack that shade with Solus? Because we're doing alright with these demons we're fighting right now. Bam! Okay, I'm trying to think. Oh, he's casting barrier, that's good. Seriously not done yet? Oh well, you're the last one left, so everyone swarm up on him. Let's do battle cry again. I mean, I don't really need to, I've got full guard on right now.
I hope Liliana made it through all this.
She's resourceful, Seeker.
We
Is
will
that
see
someone
for
I can
ourselves
collect?
at the forward
Nope.
camp. We're almost there.
Yes, we are. There's a lot of collectibles, I just can't be bothered, because usually I'd spend my time to try and find everything in the area, well, a lot of things in the area, and it would be annoying, it'd just be me going, ooh, let's have a look over here, ooh, yeah. I've decided not to do it. Oh.
Another rift!
Right, okay, let's again. So we've got 2 Lesser Shades and 2 Wraiths by the look of it, so we will go for a Lesser Shade. Cassandra will go for a Lesser Shade. You go for a Wraith as well as Varric. Can you even see the other Wraith? Okay, let's see if you can see the other Wraith. You cannot. I suppose there's no harm in both of them taking out one Wraith. I'll tell you what, actually, I'll move Varric up a bit until he can see the Wraith. So let's have a look. We'll move him over here.
We must seal it! Quickly! They keep coming! Help us!
Oh, he's in position. I didn't even realise. Okay. There it is. There's a Wraith we've not targeted. I do like the whole rift thing in this. I keep doing that war cry. I don't need to. There we go. That's that one down.
Hurry! Use the mark!
Oh, I'll tell you what, cruising drifts never gets old. It's a massively fun part of the game. Okay, what's this? Press start to open your hero. Okay. Blah 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 blah. So we go up to this. And now we've unlocked this thing, so let's see. Ooh, is this new? No, it's not new, sorry. I got a little bit too excited then. Let's have a look. We've got a couple of options. We can invest in this. We could invest in this, but I tend not to. And we can also invest in this, of course. Shield wall, I'm not too bothered about it. I wouldn't really use it. I can improve that. I could improve this. What I want to go for is shield bash. So if I improve this and then go down to shield bash. Oh, which I can do now actually. That's pretty cool. Yep, and then I'm going to reorganize these a little bit. So I think we can do it on this next screen. Shield bash, I want to go there. Payback strike, put on Y, and Warcry can go on there. Which means B's useless, but for now. Anyway, so let's move across. This is what I wanted to change earlier. Yes, we know what this does. Basically this just gives you people a list of very basic commands to follow. But I'm going to do it for everyone. I want everyone to use up all the stamina really. And as many healing potions as they can. You can use up all your stamina, but I will have you defend controlled character. It makes sense if he defends Cormac, simply because Cormac's the only one who can close rifts and he knows it. You again. Okay, there you go. I don't believe any of these guys actually level up, so let's have a look here. No, it wouldn't appear so, so it was just me. Alright, so let's save the game.
Rift is gone. Open the gate.
Right away, Sandra.
We're clear for the moment. Well done.
Whatever that thing on your hand is, it's useful.
Alright, so that's the end of this part. Join me again next time for some more Dragon Age Inquisitions. I'll see you then.